We're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from Indy. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. Azeez Al-Shire has it. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it, opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Under. Hey, uno. Hey, uno more.
Shotgun now, first round. Diggs there to bring it in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Let it. Hey, south.
Working inside the red zone. Dell's got it near the sideline. And he goes down approaching that 10-yard line.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Oh, hey.
2nd and 3 now. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Ready.
They give to Taylor, right side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
18
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Come on. Set. Go.
Play action with Richardson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here we go.
Third and long, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Why, Tony.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pass taken in by Diggs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's got decent yardage up to around the 18. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Walk to the right. Walk to the right.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Completed to Collins. Free inside the 30. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. It's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Oh, right.
It's 2nd and goal.
Robin.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 13-0 lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A give left side to Taylor. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
Throwing now, off play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. He finds Woods. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Christian Harris picks it off. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set up. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
2. Buffalo 18. 2 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 Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Gets this to Woods. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts start to fight back with their first points of this game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Collins there to grab it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Caught by Diggs. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
All right. Hey, uno more. Hey! 11.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh, he's in trouble, and he'll go down. The Colts got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. On the move, headed right. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Here we go. Look at hot.
Back now, pressure on its way. Connection made to Dell. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Hauled in by Downs. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Options are open here, it's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. He throws a bullet deep to the... This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
19 tight. Panther 11.
1st down throw here from Richardson. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. And they'll kneel this down. And they'll take a knee. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Nike Texans.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Two J. Uno. Hey.
To the air, Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Right. Hey, uno more. 11.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. To the left sideline, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. It is Cup, left side. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 35 on second down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No connection on the last play. And now it's third down. Throwing now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the red zone. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on second and goal. Throwing is Stroud. He's on the move. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return.
On the go.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Check out.
Taylor trying the left side. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready?
Play action with Richardson. He beams one deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, go!
On first down, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
All right.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
All right.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Hey, foul. Here we go. Hey.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Houston first. On the ground again with Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Dell with the grab. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Broke through the tackle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
On the quick, right? Thank you, Texas.
First down, Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. They did it! He made the interception! Juju Brents with a pick. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Ready?
Richardson now. Taking a deep shot here. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got it, room to run. And they get this down to the 28. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. A give left side. Here's Mixon. Still has room inside the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Keeping it with Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Again, the give to Mixon. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him 4 on the play, partner. That pushes them a whole lot closer. 3rd and goal from the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Mixon on 3rd and goal. And he gets back to the line, but no more. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. It doesn't get much easier than this. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Count 19. Set up. Mustang 19.
Here he is to throw. He's on the move. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Warriors 17. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Ready.
To throw. To the sideline, and it is caught. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
First down.
60.
Looking to throw it. And it's caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. So the Texans come away with a road win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.